Hello, epic viewers from around the multiverse. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today another riveting, captivating, stellar unboxing video is about to be brought to fruition. What items will I be unboxing? What items will I be opening? Without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to elicit the box. What items are compassed inside this bulky, hefty, nifty, tangible box? Let's find out. I'm going to demystify the answer to that inquiry right here, right now, so bear with me. It'll only take me billions of picoseconds to extract the items from the box and subsequently flaunt them in front of the camera for you to feast your glorious eyes on. Here we go. The unboxing process is about to commence. The unboxing process is officially underway. Which figurines have I prompted? Which figurines have I drawn forth? Which figurines have I elicited? Let's find out. Alrighty. The box is now devoid of its contents. It can be consigned to the trash. It can be relegated to the trash. I procured these figurines via eBay. I recollect paying a staggering, hefty premium price of $29. Was it an exorbitant price to succumb to in order to procure these figurines? In my humble, objective opinion, I believe so. These figurines may retail for a higher price, but if you get them used via the second-hand market, they're nearly the same exact price as they are new, or possibly even more. It's arduous to time the market, though. So, off the get-go, we have the illustrious, renowned, legendary, revered Mr. Game & Watch. These look like silhouettes. You can swap them out at your own discretion. He's supposed to come with 4 silhouettes or hunks of plastic or appearances. I'm unsure what you would call these. It's an enigma. Nonetheless, I only received 3 of them. I knew what I was getting into amid buying these figurines. The Amiibo of Mr. Game & Watch is missing one of his iconic appearances. I believe the other one that comes bundled with him when you buy him new encompasses his appearance with an umbrella. He's still adorned with some accessories. He has a number box, the hammer or the mallet, or the frying pan. Then of course, this particular Mr. Game & Watch has the bell. So you're supposed to receive 4 appearances in tandem with buying the retro Amiibo 3-pack. And here's a base that they can be mounted onto. And of course you have a microchip embedded on the base, which is obscured by the outer covering of the base. So that's the first figurine. I'm gratified, I'm content, I'm buoyant, I'm jubilant, I'm optimistic. I'm happy, I'm relieved. Why do I say this? Well, he's not marred with scratches or scuffs. He shouldn't be though, since he was in near mint and near pristine condition when I purchased him. The integrity of this figurine has unequivocally not been compromised yet. That doesn't mean that it can't be vandalized or decimated in the pending years. Next we have another figurine that cannot be removed from his mount or from his base. Here's a Duck Hunt character. He can be uploaded into Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and he's likely compatible with other video games for the Wii U. Apparently you can level him up to level 50. You could augment his capabilities at your own discretion. The Duck Hunt character is supposed to be a combination of 3 players, which entail the duck, the dog, and the player utilizing the NES Zapper. Of course we don't have the player character, so you have to be imaginative in this context. It would have been marvelous if they could have added a miniature NES Zapper to symbolize the presence of the player character rather than just the duck and dog character. I can't pinpoint any major scuffs or scratches, so I need to reserve my complaints for another time. I need to defer making complaints. And then of course you have the R.O.B the robot Amiibo. He's also part of the Retro 3-pack. I'm not sure if the Retro 3-pack was a GameStop exclusive or not. It may be. Now, what I detest about this figurine is that you can't turn his head. His head is pre-posed at almost a 90-degree angle. It looks awkward, it looks uncanny, it looks unusual, it looks absurd, it looks abnormal, and it's unprecedented. In my opinion, they mucked up this Amiibo figurine. I would have preferred if his head was straight. It shouldn't be oriented to the side like this. I mean, imagine if all my videos were like this and I turn my head every time I spoke into the camera. It just doesn't make any logical, rational sense. So here he is. I do appreciate his body. I think they nailed it. His appearance emulates the appearance of R.O.B, the robot, or the robotic operating buddy. He has a wire embedded on his body, or a tube I should say, or a tube with wires integrated within it. So if you utilize your imagination, then you can deduce that he's supposed to be more than a hunk of plastic. And actually he is, if you want to be realistic here, because it can be uploaded into various Wii U titles. So they do have a pragmatic use. I'm going to flaunt them on my shelves. They stand roughly 3 to 4 inches tall. Actually, perhaps I'm exaggerating a bit. Perhaps I'm embellishing these figurines. Maybe they stand closer to 2 to 3 inches tall rather than 3 to 4 inches tall. They're short in stature. Other figurines tower over them. They're dwarfed by other figurines. I don't know if you would consider them figurines or not. I guess you technically could. They're not action figures, but they are figurines. They're just figurines that are pre-posed, and I prefer to purchase figurines that have ample points of articulation. Now, if I just had to scrutinize these figurines real quick, I would like to notify you that I love their shadings, I love their hues, I love their aesthetics, I love their textures, I love their sculpts. These are robust, novel, high-quality figurines, in my humble, objective opinion. I mean, look at their intricacies, look at their nitty-gritty details. These figurines have tremendous intrinsic value, in my opinion. Of course, that's subjective, so your opinion may be disparate from mine. Perhaps you detest and disdain these particular Amiibo figurines, but in the context of my life, in the context of my opinions, in the context of my sentiments, I love these figurines. I relish these figurines. I revel in utilizing my Amiibos, so I'm gratified. These figurines are stupendous. I'm not sure which default pose I'll utilize. Maybe the pose where he's utilizing the number count box in conjunction with a mallet or a hammer. This is likely a hammer rather than a mallet, but of course now I'm making arbitrary assumptions. No need for me to overthink it or mull over what it is. It doesn't really matter. It's negligible, it's trivial. It's not imperative, to say the least. So I recommend and advocate procuring these figurines if you can stumble upon them via eBay for under $30. It may be cumbersome to come by them for under $30 since they command exorbitant prices, but they're definitely worthwhile figurines if you are an avid devout Nintendo fan and if you love Amiibo figurines. So I hope that you found this video to be enthralling and insightful. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.